Hi, how you doing? It's Pete again. I'm just here to tell you about something. I don't know if you like a cup of tea or you like a cup of coffee, whether there's been times in your life when you've been out of doors and you would have really liked a nice hot cup of tea. I know certainly I've had moments in my life like that where I would have done anything for that nice hot cup of tea, that brew, to sit down and have a brew. Well, I've got something here that could be the answer to that dilemma, and it's an MSR rapid fire stove. Now, it doesn't look like much, does it? It just looks like a tin. Well, actually, this stove is revolutionary. The reason it's revolutionary is that it isn't affected by the wind outdoors, so it doesn't matter what the weather's doing, you can make yourself a nice, quick cup of tea. So all I do here is, I just take the lid off, open it up, that becomes the handle, there's the lid. It's really top tip actually, when you're outdoors always put the lid on your pan, it boils faster. I've got a gas cylinder and I've got the burner, and I've got my little fire lighter as well. And all I need to do here is I just get the two and I just need to engage the thread onto the gas cylinder and then just screw it in like that, nice and tight. That's the stove done. Just going to put it there. I've got my water, obviously, need a bit of water for a cup of tea. I'm sat next to a stream actually, and if I was up in the mountains or something, I'd have been quite happy just to get some stream water. Here we go, just put the water into the pan. There it is, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to zoom out so you guys can see the stove. There you go, I hope you can still hear me. I've got my fire lighter, I'm just going to turn it on. That's it lit. No, it's not. Yeah, it's lit now. And in no time at all, this will be glowing red. I just put my pan on there. Just make sure it's somewhere where it's not going to fall over and burn me. There you go. Stick the lid on, and that's my cup of tea on the way. Now, you know, while I'm sat here, what can I do? Well, first thing I've got to say is there's nothing better than spending a bit of time outdoors, you know, just sat down outdoors. In nature, I've got, you can see over behind me, I'm down by a beautiful bit of calm sea. I've got a stream running down on the side of me and things. And it, you know, it gives us time just to think of things. Well, I heard once this story which I think's quite funny actually. And it was, you know, typical English countryside lanes, you know, the windy lanes that have the tall hedgerows. You can't see what's coming around the bend. She's driving a little bit nervously, and it was a hot summer's day. The sort of day where you'd be driving along with your window down. And there was a car coming one way and a car coming the other way. One car was driven by a man and one car was driven by a woman, and they were coming down, they were in a hurry to get somewhere, you know what life's like, it's busy. And as they came around this bend, they saw one another, and they just managed to squeeze past. And the lady turned to the man, and she looks at the man, and she just said, "Pig." Well, the man was really a bit offended by this, so he turned to the woman and he went, "Cow!" Drove around the next man, the man did, and do you know what happened? He went straight into a pig. So, you know, really you've got to be careful about making assumptions about what people say to you, I guess. Look at this. It's already boiling. How amazing is that? So I've got my little cup here, got my tea bag, in it goes, and you know, I'm just going to turn my stove off. It's so hot, in fact, that the lid's coming off. Look at that. Great rolling boil. You could cook your pasta in that if you had some pasta, couldn't you? In it goes. And now, I haven't got a spoon, but I have got my fire starter, and I'm just going to stir my tea. In fact, this fire starter here, my son made for me in metalwork, so I'm quite attached to it. What a good lad to do that for me, eh? Just making me tea there. I'm just looking up there. I've got my dog with us as well, and Socks, come here. I'll just call the dog down. He's always hunting rabbits. Come on. And here we have it. Nice cup of tea. Brilliant that you could be with us. You know, there's enough water in the pan that if you'd been here, I'd have made you a nice cup of tea as well, you know. Now, you could be thinking, well, I've got no need for a stove like that. I don't go outside. Well, the thing is, I know that this winter's been a bit harsher than other winters. And I know that there was lots of people who were unfortunate enough to get stuck in cars. Well, imagine if you'd had the MSR rapid fire with you in your car with a bit of water, some tea bags, a bit of milk, nice stove. you could have got your stove going and made yourself a brew, and probably, you know, if you're a sociable sort of person, you could have invited some other people in to have a cup of tea with you. You might be thinking, well, that's unlikely to happen. How about those times when you're at home and the power goes off, the gas runs out, you've got no way of making a hot cup of tea? This could be the answer. You can just keep it in your cupboard at home. There you have it. Summer picnics, barbecues, it's brilliant. So, MSR, rapid fire. I hope one day we get to share a cup of tea in the outdoors, or at least a cup of tea somewhere. It's been great to spend this time with you, and I hope you want one. See ya.